Man, oh man, it must be nice to wake up as Jackson Blake this morning as you have made generational wealth for your family as you were a lowly fourth-round draft pick. No one, including myself, who was a diehard watcher of hockey, were barely watching the screen anymore and had to open it and be like, oh, the Canes are drafting now, and wake up and realize that you just drafted a nobody at the time. But you know what? Jackson Blake, 109th overall, fourth-round player in 2021, has turned into something special for the Carolina Hurricanes. After being drafted for North Dakota, he gets 40 games played, 60 points. He kills it that year, right? In the World Juniors, 6 points in 7 games. Kills it once again. The guy dominates wherever he ends up playing. And in the NHL this year, he ended up 10th in scoring for rookies. He had 34 points, 17 goals on the year, and 80 games played. And the dude looked fantastic in his role. Of course, the Hurricanes are such a padded, layered team that he only got 13 minutes a night. That is, every team's a different situation, right? But on the Hurricanes, that are such a padded, defended, rounded team that are so, structured, for this rookie to find those points are incredible. And I'll say what, he was snake-bitten a lot at times throughout this regular season. There's plenty of highlights, plenty of times I remember during the regular season he'd do something incredible. And since the Hurricanes just aren't always offensively driven, thanks to Rod Brind'Amour, which is an interesting little thing, that's another discussion to have another day. But he was snake-bitten a lot of those times where it's like the puck is right there, but the team just isn't always all that. He definitely played like a rookie, is what I'm trying to say. He played like a rookie. He couldn't have that killer instinct, that killer shot, but he had those crazy playmaker ability. He finds openings through the slot. He really finds passes to the right guys at the right time. He's able to get passes through crowded areas on the guy's sticks, and he just knows what play to make. He might not always be the fastest. He isn't the strongest, but he knows how to use his body. He knows how to use his skating to his ability, to his advantage, and makes great plays happen. The dude's a playmaker and a guy that can put the puck in the back of the net. So, they signed him 8 years for $5.625 million, right? That is very similar in contract value to Gus Forsling, which is, once again, a steal of a contract. Vinny Trocheck, Jonathan Marchessault, William Eklund. I could go to Casey Middlestat. Matt Roy. These are a lot of players that are very effective, and especially most comparable to me is William Eklund in contract value. Eklund is a 59-point player right now. The dude is signed I think it's 3 years at 5.6. That guy's going to make it electric in the NHL too. And I think they're very comparable in a lot of ways. I don't think they're going to be that killer, the number one center, number one winger, number one point scorer, going to get a ton of goals, going to get a ton of points. But they just do a lot of things correctly. And they're a solid secondary piece to the main guys. And to me, the Hurricanes, they need that. They need these secondary guys and really pad up this team to get goals on the board, offense on the board. And he just does everything so amazingly well. He showed up in the playoffs a lot of times. And he especially had that one goal against the New Jersey Devils where they were down by 3. He got the secondary goal on a brilliant play. He just sneaks around the net, turns, and just gets that quick shot. He's got such amazing IQ on the ice. He knows how to use every skill of his tool set. The problem is that he's undersized and he doesn't have the speed. But he has the skill, he has the technicalities to make him a very effective player. To me, $5.625 million in an exploding cap era is fantastic. For 8 years, too. I expected him to probably get a bridge deal. I thought he would get, next season he's probably going to get 40-something points, maybe get to close to 50. Sign a 3-year deal for $5 million, and then at the end of that, he'd probably get a giant boost just because of the salary cap or because of his little bit improvements and becomes an $8 million player because that's what the price of a second liner is going to be. But no, 8 years. We have this guy locked freaking in till 2034, something like that. Or, well, no, this contract doesn't even kick in until 26 to 27. So that's, 34, right? No, whatever. Crazy work. Eric Tulsky, You blessing. This guy, like I said at the beginning, Jackson Blake, it must be great to wake up as him, but it is a great day to wake up a Canes fan. Wow, this team signing Logan Stankoven a couple weeks ago to that amazing deal. He also had 38 points as a rookie, and everyone touts that as an amazing deal. Blake is right behind him. He's just a lesser-known name. This is a fantastic contract, fantastic value all around on the Hurricanes, and they still have $10 million left on the deal, on the cap. I mean, yeah, it's $10 million left in the bank to spend. This team has the resources. They have players they can trade, like a Bradley Nadeau and other young guys, and to trade away. Alexander Nikishin is on the blue line. He's going to light it up too. He's a rookie candidate to win the Calder. This team's just got so many bright points, and just it is fantastic to see. Then they're not done doing moves yet because they got that money in the bank. They got draft picks and players to spend. They're going to make something happen. They're just waiting for the right guy at the right time. I don't know who that guy is. They obviously they need that second line center, but Blake has face-off capabilities. Stankoven has playoff capabilities. Jarvis does too. So they could maybe just make one of those natural wingers a centerman. And then maybe that could solve some of their second line centerman issues, but then they would need a nice upgrade on offense. But everything is solid for the Hurricanes right now. This is a fantastic contract, fantastic piece of work here. The dude's just once again, I'm going to sing some more praises for Jackson Blake. Watching him in the playoffs, he might not have like all the stats to back it up, but 6 points in 15 games played is nothing bad for a rookie. His first year, he's 21 years old. The kid's a dude. I mean, the dude's a kid. This fantastic stuff all around, okay? Tons of time to grow, and to me, his ceiling, here's my ceiling, but his ceiling is, I would easily say, like a consistent 60-point guy. Second liner, 60-point player. I would say he's a good 25 goals, maybe 25 goals, maybe best season's a 30-goal season. And 60, 70 points is his best season. But I would say he's a good 50 to 60 point scorer. And once he develops into that, obviously next season maybe like 44. Maybe he can touch 50. That's a stretch. But by the time he's 23 and truly a settled-in NHL player, I'm going to say he is a easy candidate as a solid second-line playmaking. Maybe not all the best defense in the world, but isn't like definitely not a hazard on defense. So to me, Jackson Blake, fantastic contract. Cannot sing the praises enough for Eric Tulsky. And Carolina Hurricanes, the bunch of jerks, the Canes. It is a great day to be a Caniac, and I'm very glad with this contract. But that is all I've got to say about Jackson Blake in this deal. Just overall, love this work. Love everything the Canes are doing here. Fantastic. Fucking-tastic to be a Hurricanes fan. So thank you for watching this. If you made it this far, I'm begging you to subscribe. And until next time, too sweet. I hope you have an amazing day, especially you, Jackson Blake. I mean, I know you're going to. I mean, how could you not? You just became a millionaire. But that is all I got to say. So thank you. Too sweet. Have a great day. And ta-ta for now.